I have a very interesting topic. Okay, the topic is very interesting. The first reason is you will misunderstand this topic. So the topic actually has a question. Okay, the topic is this: one person that you should be careful about in your life. Who is that one person? I will talk about this topic only after I get my first comment. Okay, you have to guess it. Okay, who is that one person that you should be careful about? And this is a new genre of videos that I'm going to make hereafter. Okay, I have decided because I have been making spiritual videos, right? This is also a spiritual video, but in a totally different way. Okay, I have adopted a different system only because of this. Because these days, if you look up any kind of spiritual guru, okay, uh, they will they will they will only convey popular ideas. For example, okay, even I myself was doing it. Okay, when I was very active in my YouTube channel, when I was using green screen to produce my YouTube videos, I was doing this. Okay, I know for example, Ramana Maharishi is a appealing guy, right? Ramana Maharishi appeals to a lot of audience. So what I decided was, okay, I should make a lot of videos regarding Ramana Maharishi because people will like it, right? But this is pure marketing, right? Why should I do it? I decided to be very natural, and that is how I was when I first started this YouTube channel. Okay, I don't know how many people who subscribed with me for the first time are here. Okay, I first started the YouTube channel, I think 7 years before. Okay, it is still running, and those times things were different. Okay, I still remember the memories are golden. But the thing is, I am much more mature right now because I have seen a lot of things in my life. I have gone to jail. I was tortured by a guy in 2020, okay, and I went to prison in 2025. And somebody requested to even make a video regarding that. I already made a video, but they requested for the second part because I did not go to the core of what happened in my life in prison, right? Prison is a very interesting place, but it is a very cruel place too. Okay, I would not go back to prison if I no matter what, I would not commit anything that will that will make me to go to prison, because prison is a place where your freedom is completely cut. Okay, so yeah, let me get back to the topic because I'm having viewers right now. 10 people are watching at the moment. Okay, so who is the one person that you should be careful about? First, I'm going to put put this as the question because this is very tricky. Okay, let me see who comes up with the right answer. At least the answer that I have in my mind. Okay, because I have some logical explanations for this answer. Okay, who you should be, who is the one it is not about one person, kind of people. Okay, I think I already gave a clue. Kind of people that you should be careful about. I thought about this before when I made this video. Okay, it is a well thought video and an experiment because I decided to first ask you the question. Okay, you should answer me. One person had say hi. I mean, a couple of people had say hi. Okay, hi to you. But did you understand the question? The one person that you should be careful about. This is this is not a very generic. It is very specific. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to give you a lot of clues because I wanted to make it as a game. Okay. Otherwise, I can talk about it even right now. Okay, I can tell you, but I just wanted to know your responses. Okay, like a riddle. Okay, What do you think the answer might be? I will tell you the answer that I thought about. Okay, you if you think that it is not the right answer, you can let me know. You can challenge me. I don't mind. Okay, you understand this, right? You understand what I am saying? The question is, who is the one person that you should be very careful about? Okay, let me go ahead and give you much more details. Okay, there are thieves. Okay, thieves who can, for example, if you're going into a go, if you're traveling, right? For example, if you're traveling in a bus, somebody might want to steal your purse. You should be very careful about that person, right? That is one example. You can come up with an answer like, for example, I should be very careful about thieves because thieves can steal your money, right? In multiple ways. Okay, thieves can even break into your house and steal money, but that is not the answer to the question. Okay, think. While you are thinking, I will talk about something else. Okay, because I think that is a good idea. I don't have to be silent, right? So yes, I am planning a lot of videos for the future. Okay, but the thing is, I require your support. I am a totally different person right now. When I say I'm a different person, first of all, people know me after I published my book, right? My book became quite famous. Okay, in fact, a lot of people, if you look at the reviews, okay, I'm very happy to say that I have got a lot of positive reviews so far. If you look at the reviews of my book, but my book was not selling as much as it was selling 6 months or 8 months before. Okay, I don't know. When I went to prison, many things have changed. It is as if there was some kind of bad episode for me. Okay, everything changed after I went to prison. For some reason, for some magical reasons, people started to buy my book less and less because every month I used to get at least 2000 rupees as royalty. Okay, for the last 7 years I was getting it, but it completely stopped. I don't know why. For some mysterious reasons, it completely stopped, and I still did not see. The thing is, I am not going to give you any clue. Okay, my original question still remains. I can make another 5 videos like this, okay? But you have to find out, okay? You have to investigate and find out what is the person, okay? The one person that you will be. I mean, the question is this, okay? I'll tell you the question, okay? I don't want to give you much details. One person that you should be very careful about. Again, don't think too much. Like, for example, somebody might say, okay, I will give you this also. This disclaimer. Somebody might say, one person that I should be very careful about myself because that is what Advaita Vedanta and spiritual teachers teach us, right? My own spiritual ego. I am not going into that at all, okay? This is very practical actually. This is not about any spiritual stuff at all. It is a very practical stuff. Think about it because I have some examples to tell you, okay? But I might not tell you in this video, okay? At least I think I have a topic to make you much more engaged, okay? But I need your comments, okay? So what I was talking about, I was talking about something else, right? This is the problem. I always forget things. I was talking about something. Okay, yeah. Regarding my book, right? I was talking about my book also. It is not selling anymore. I don't really know what happened, okay? Because my book was selling fine. Because everybody who comes across my book is a new reader. They do not have any introduction about me, okay? They simply come across my book and they read it. And suddenly one day, I mean, not one day, I don't know when it happened. It just stopped happening, okay? What the hell, man? It just stopped happening. I don't know what happened with it, okay? See, the thing is, when I talk about these things, do not worry. The original topic still remains. I just want some engagement, some kind of engagement from the audience. This might not happen in the part one. This is part one, okay? ஏன்னா எனக்கு ஒருத்தன் தெரியும், நான் வச்சு செய்வேன். I intentionally spoke in Tamil just now because if I say that in English, it will give you another clue, right? But yeah, it is not what you think, okay? Think about it. I am going to give you a very useful answer which you can apply in your own life. This is also another clue, okay? See, the answer for this question, the question is this, okay? Who is one person that you should be careful about? And when I give you the answer for this question, it will serve a very good purpose, okay? You will be very careful about that person that you know. You will know that person. You can recognize a person immediately when I say this. I think I have given a lot of clues. Okay, now you have to find out. So let's talk about something else. Okay, let me talk about this. Okay, I have an interesting topic to talk about. Especially if you're living in Karnataka or Tamil Nadu, it will be interesting. If you're living in Karnataka or Tamil Nadu, okay. I recently watched some YouTube videos. I think it started very recently. I love these topics, but I refrain from talking about these topics for a long time. But I will tell you right now, and I will even give you a solution, okay, for this question because this topic was about Kamala Hassan. You know actor Kamala Hassan. There is a recent controversy about Kamala Hassan. Can anybody comment about this? I think four people are watching. One person can comment. What is the recent controversy about Kamal Hassan right now? Actor Kamal Hassan, Tamil actor Kamal Hassan, who has acted all over India. Okay, any Tamil guys or Karnataka guys here? Any friends from Tamil Nadu or Karnataka? Because I have an answer for this question, for this controversy, and the answer might be controversial as well. Okay, I will give you a disclaimer. So nobody is going to respond. Anyway, because the viewers are very less, என் சேனல் ஒன்றும் பெரிய சேனல்லாம் கிடையாது ஓகேவா. மை சேனல் இஸ் நாட் அ வெரி பிக் சேனல், okay, only 1 or 2 people come, okay. So in that response ratio will be very very limited. I know, okay, somebody at last mentioned, okay, is mentioned about language origin. That's right. Oh my god, I'm happy guys, at least I'm getting some response to the question, right? So what he said was this, okay. He was appreciating, he was talking about his film and everything, and he said, okay, what he sent, what the message was positive overall, but what he said was, he said one thing, something that Kannadigas do not accept. The language Kannada originated from Tamil, okay. Kannada is the descendant language of Tamil. Is it true or false? First of all, I have an answer, okay, I can let you know. But and if you know about me, you know that I am not biased. At least I try to be unbiased, okay. I'm trying to be unbiased, okay. I am a Tamil guy, right? And just because I am a Tamil person, it does not mean that I will support anything that a Tamil guy says, okay. So guess my answer, okay. I really want to question you, I want to engage you, okay. Guess my answer. I have a right, valid answer from linguistic perspective. If you tell me the right answer, don't expect too much, okay. I will appreciate you. That's the only thing that I do, okay. Maybe you can send me some money, but I'm not in a position to send you any money or gift, okay. There were times when I announced gift cards and everything, okay, but these days I'm not doing very well. But I think this one guy is online. CHITH. Please go ahead. Do you have any more comments to say about this? Certainly there is an increase in number of viewers, okay. I should always talk about controversies, okay. I think I should leave the spirituality domain completely. See, personally speaking, okay, I am still staying on the topic. I know what question I asked, okay, about Kamal Hassan, okay, but I will wait until the next comment comes, because I have to give you some kind of waiting time, right? Otherwise it won't be interesting, right? I have an answer. You guess the answer, okay. Did Kannada originate from Tamil? What do you think? Tell me. I have so many things to talk about in the future. Okay, in the upcoming videos, I'll be very different because I have entered in a new domain right now. The thing is, first of all, okay, I will Srinivasan. Hi. Maybe what? Maybe. Tell me. Complete your sentence. Okay, I'm waiting because yeah. The upcoming videos that I'm going to make are going to be about very interesting concepts. Okay, I'm not going to get emotional because I'm tired of getting emotional. Okay, if you have been following my blogs and articles and everything for the last 5 7 years, okay, you will know everything you will know my standpoint. Okay, for example, I have been against BJP, and I am still against BJP. And I am also against anybody who thinks that my language is superior, my nation is superior, my caste is superior, my community is superior, my job is superior. That is your own bias, man. Okay? If you learn to if you learn to think objectively, if you learn to avoid, you cannot stop biases. Okay? Biases will be always there. Human thinking is always biased, and I have even expressed that in my first book. Okay, so people will judge me. Okay, people will judge you, people will judge everybody. And again, I'm reminding you, what is the original topic of this video? The one guy that you should never ever trust. It is still there. I just diverted the topic because nobody is giving a response to that original question. Please, if you're watching this video, please check the title of this video. The title of this video is not about Kamal Hassan. It is not about recent controversy. I asked you one question. Okay, who is the one person that you will avoid, or that you will stay away from? Okay, I don't know the exact phrases that I used. Okay, so let me. That original question still remains because nobody is engaging about it. So until people engage in that original idea, I may even make part two or part three. Okay, I'm not going to give you any more clues. I already given you enough clues. Okay, but yeah, if you tell me the correct answer, I have certain things to narrate from my own life regarding that. Okay, I'll let you know. So let me come back to this Kamal Hassan issue. So the thing is, I think there is a reason why the Kannadigas are getting angry. I am a Tamil person. Okay, I like Tamil very much. Thing is, many people think that Tamil is the original language. There are some extreme people like Simon, for example. He thinks that Tamil is the mother of all the languages of the world, which is simply not true. Okay, anybody who has some common sense and some knowledge in linguistics will agree that it is not true. Now the question is Tamil the mother of other Dravidian languages like Malayalam, Kannada, or Telugu? Please don't abuse me in the comments. I will tell you the answer right away. It is not true. Tamil is not the mother of. See, I have my sister, right? See, I have one sibling, which is my sister. Okay, she is working in a government job. Okay, and she is my sister, and I like her very much. Okay, I don't have any kind of hatred towards my sister. I did have at some point of time, but not right now, because she is my sibling, right? But I also have a mother, and I even have a grandmother, and I also have a great grandmother, but I don't know her name. Okay, I know my mother. I know my mother's mother. The thing is, see, we have been speaking in a language, speaking in some kind of language for the last 200,000 years. Okay, we are not speaking in some kind of language for the last 6,000 years or 8,000 years or 10,000 years. We have been speaking in some kind of language. We are communicating with each other for the last 200,000 years. So no matter what language you pick, first of all, if you say that English is the mother of all world languages, I will say it is bullshit. If you tell me Latin is the mother of all world languages, I will tell you it is bullshit. If you tell me Sanskrit is the mother of all the world's languages, it is bullshit because none of the today's known languages are the mother of the world's languages because people started to speak 200,000 years ago. Okay, do you understand this? Which means that languages have evolved. We don't have historical record. People have spoken. People only started writing 5,000 years before. Okay, he didn't even start in India, to be very honest. There are a lot of people who might be nationalists who might claim, okay, India is the just like this. Okay, just like some people claim that Tamil is the mother of all languages, some people even claim India is a home for the entire world. Only from India everybody. This is all bullshit, guys. This is all bullshit. If you have any respect for people who are seriously investigating, like, for example, there is a field called linguistics. Okay, maybe these people should read some kind of basic, they should have some kind of basic knowledge about linguistics. Okay, see, the thing is, I will tell you very 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 clearly. Okay, do you know why Canada is not born from Tamil? Because Kannada has certain unique features that Tamil does not have. If Kannada is the daughter of Tamil, Kannada would have inherited everything that Tamil has, right? But Kannada has certain unique features which is not influenced by Sanskrit, by the way. Okay, it has some unique features which is not there in Tamil. Just like Kannada, even Malayalam and Telugu has some unique features which is not in Tamil. Okay, so what, first of all, practically speaking, okay, if you're speaking languages for the last 200,000 years, it means Tamil or Egyptian or Sumerian cannot be the first language in this world. Okay, some language has existed before, and that has led to other languages. For example, there is Proto-Egyptian, there is Proto-Sumerian, there is Proto for everything. Okay, because that is basic common sense. I can't explain this anymore. Okay, so Kamal Hassan was wrong. If you, I mean, I like Kamal Hassan very much. Okay, I'm a fan of Kamal Hassan. People who support Tamil, who are people who are actually seeking any kind of political help, okay, will tell you in a very biased way. Even if you know, if even if they know that it is not true, they will let you know. Okay, Tamil is the mother of Kannada. Tamil is the mother of Telugu. Tamil is the Malayalam. Tamil is the mother of Malayalam. No, we are all siblings. That is the truth. And I can let you know, no matter, you know, I know how much controversial these comments are. Okay, because when it comes to Tamil Nadu, it is very very sentimental. Okay, but I think that people should actually reduce these feelings. Okay, do you know why these people have so much sentiments regarding their nation and their language and everything? Because as a person, I'm not good enough, right? As a person, I don't have much respect in the society. I mean, I might have some respect, okay, but anyway, I have a lot of haters and everything. So I have to attach myself to a bigger, something that is bigger, okay, something that is huge. For example, there are Vijay fans, right? There are Ajit fans, right? Tala fans, Talabadi fans. Do you know why they are doing it? Do you know why they are doing Palabhishekam for Talabadi? Because they are identifying with something that is bigger than them, okay? I am not Vijay. I am an ordinary person. Vijay is a big actor. Okay, so I am identifying with this Vijay membership and everything. Okay, so I am identifying with something bigger to show, to convince myself that I'm not just an ordinary person. I am something. I am a part of something which is very very big. Okay, so the same mentality is what causing some people to react too much, to be too sensitive when it comes to their language. And again, I'm not justifying the behavior of Kannadiga people either. They immediately said, okay, Kamala Hassan's film should not be released in Kannada. We will make sure. What nonsense is this, man? Okay, we are trying to get rid of all these things, get rid of all these divisions. Okay, I am a Tamilian and you are a North Indian, so you are different. I am an Indian, you are a Pakistani, so you are different. I am Brahmin, you are a lower caste person, so you are different. I am educated, you are not educated, so we are different. So forget about all these differences. After all, we are human beings, right? There is a joke, okay? I will tell you this joke. There was a great educated man who was actually traveling with the fisherman, okay? They were in the same boat. Same boat. uh, Literally, but not idiomatically, because of course the pandit is a very educated person, but the man who's rowing the boat, he is also a fisherman, but he is also rowing the boat anyway, okay? So they are rowing the boat, okay? And the pandit, the educated man, is asking the person who's rowing the boat, okay, do you know about, first he talks, I can make up anything, I know the basic idea, right? Do you know about Isaac Newton? I don't have any idea, no. Albert Einstein? No. So you're not really scientific, okay. So do you know about Bhagavad Gita? No. I'm a great Pandit. I know Sanskrit, I know science, I know everything. I have learnt everything, okay. So he's bragging about his own achievements, okay. I know this, and he's asking, he keeps asking, okay, do you know this? Do you know that? Okay. At some point of time, there is a great storm in the sea, okay. It is a storm, okay. It is as if, like, everybody is going to die right now because it is a storm, and these two people are traveling in the boat. The fisherman asks him, okay, do you know swimming? And he says, I don't know. Okay. Okay. The pandit dies, okay, but the fisherman escapes, because at that situation, that is the only thing that helped him, right? So think about all these things, okay? I'm going to end this video, but the original title is still unaddressed, because nobody actually came up with a comment, okay? But yeah, before I end this video, tell me, because I always like making videos, okay? I always want to connect with people. I remember yesterday, some couple of people are even accusing me I'm a fraud. I don't even know what they mean by it, okay? See, when somebody is cheating you, there should be some kind of basis for it, okay? For example, let's say Jaggi was there, okay? What Jaggi was claiming is, I have 3 lifetimes of memories. I did not read even a single spiritual book in my birth. Last birth, during my last birth, my guru touched me with a walking stick, and that is how I know everything. And I could. He claims a lot. Okay, you just read mystic music. A lot of people who are supporting this guy, because when I know this clearly to be true, when I know that thousands and thousands of people are supporting this one fraud person, Jackie was there, I completely lost hope about humanity. I thought, okay, there is no use in teaching or talking about spirituality to these people, because they don't know how to discriminate between what is true and what is false. And I was also one of those people, because I was also addicted to this guy Jaggi was there, and I clearly understood him as a fraud, because I have a very deep exposure. Lot of people who know Jaggi Vasudev know only through his YouTube videos, okay, because these days nobody reads books. Read his book Mystic Musics. I'm Even if you consider that I'm advertising the book, I don't care, okay? Buy the book, okay? You don't have to give me any commission. Jaggi Vasudev does not have to pay any commission. Do you know why Isha Foundation is not advertising that book? That book is a very famous book. At least, in a seeker's point of view, especially as a seeker's point of me, as a seeker like me who trusted Jaggi Vasudev a lot, Mystic Musings is a very important book. What you should do right now, okay? I don't care even if you become a fan, okay? Because you will sometimes. It depends on your mind. But if you are really critical, you will see a lot of difference. You will see the extraordinary claims that he has made, which is not at all true these days, okay? Okay. So let us not talk about Jaggi Vasudev, because I respect. Whenever I get new comments, I respect it, okay? And I think this guy, I still remember this guy, okay? He did not comment yesterday. His name is Kushakra Trivedi. Thing is, ஆர்வ கோளாறு சொல்லுவாங்க தமிழில். அவனுக்கு ஆர்வ கோளாறு ரொம்ப அதிகம். அவனுக்கு அது சொன்னால் புரியாது, சின்ன பையன் அவன். ஸோ அதனால தான் நமக்கு சில சமயம் நிறைய கேள்வி கேட்பான். He used to ask me a lot of questions, okay? That is why I said, like, I said one thing, okay? Kushakra Trivedi, go to sleep. Don't ask me any questions. It was day before yesterday, I think, or 2 days before, okay? I don't know if he got offended because of that. Because I mean, I'm thankful that he did not ask me any question yesterday and today at all. Today also, okay. Oh, Kushagra Trivedi is back. Don't take my name. Why? So he's watching the video. See, this is very funny, man. Actually, why should? Appa, thank you for making me laugh. Okay. So yeah, if you want to make me laugh anymore, I will. But yeah, you are a very interesting person. I know. Okay. ஆர்வ கோளாறுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க தமிழில் ஓகேவா யூ ஆர் வெரி ஹவு ஓல்ட் ஆர் யூ குஷக்ரா திரிவேதி ஜஸ்ட் ரிப்ளை திஸ் ஒன் கொஷின் ஓகே ஐ ஜஸ்ட் வாண்ட் டு நோ ஹவு ஓல்ட் யூ ஆர் ரைட் நோ பட் பி வெரி ஆனஸ்ட் டோன்ட் டெல் மீ 44 55 and all okay I know that you are very young okay just let me know how old you are okay so this guy Bankai has asked a couple of questions how do you get any kind of motivation as an enlightened person I think this is a very good question actually i- it is very difficult okay it is very difficult you have to um, you have touched a very important point here because it is not just me. There are a lot of people who actually contacted me after I wrote this one article in my blog. My life after awakening. I clearly documented everything. Okay, because I can tell you one thing. A lot of people may think, okay, I'm a fraud or I made this. I'm a fallen yogi. So those kind of names make me laugh because I know what happened to me. Okay, and I'm being very honest because honesty is something that I think I mean I it is not that I don't lie at all. I do speak lies, okay? So it is not that I am a complete it is I am not saying that I'm Raja Harichandra or somebody like that, okay? But I do think that truth has a very important value, okay? If everybody is truthful to some extent, okay, at least when it comes to these things, for example, talking about my own spirituality, right? If I am truthful enough, okay, then everybody will get benefit, right? If I am creating stories, I can make things up. I'm very creative, okay, I can tell you, okay, I also have three lifetimes of memory. In the first birth, it happened when during I will tell you, okay, just for fun, okay, for the next 2 minutes I'm going to create a very fake story. See guys, I have three lifetimes of my memory. First memory was this, okay. During 1857, I was born in North India, and I was one of the fighters actually. I was killed during this Jallianwala Bagh. I might not be very accurate with the dates, okay, but I can make it up anyway. I can beat Jaggi Vasudev regarding this, okay. I was killed, and it is a very tremendous experience. It was exuberant because I was doing a lot of yoga. I was also a spiritual guy. I wanted to consecrate Dhyana Linga in Bihar. Okay, I was trying for it. And I met a couple of gurus. One was Narayana Swami, okay, near Bihar. He was born in Buddha's place, and it was an incredible experience because when I went there, disciples told me he just left his body. Oh, what? And that was it is what it is during that moment my wife told me, okay, I also want to leave the body like Narayana Sami did, okay, because Narayana Sami just left his body, right? It is incredible, okay, because if you're leaving your body with, I mean, it is all fake, okay, if you're just coming live, okay, if you're leaving your body at any moment without causing damage to your body, it is incredible. It is yogic science. I want to do it, okay? And I don't care if I have a very young child. I don't care if I am just newly married to you. I don't care if Dhyana Linga is the whole purpose. It is all bullshit, man. Complete bullshit. How can you even believe it? I want to. I can't do any more fake stories, okay? I want to stop it. I don't even know how this Jaggi Vasudev guy is lying to people. Like you read mystic musings. Dhyanalinga is mentioned in Rig Veda. What kind of nonsense is this, man? Have you ever read Rig Veda? அந்த புண்டமானிக ரிக்வேதா படிச்சிருக்கான நாய் பைத்தியக்கார தேவடிய புண்டாம இப்படி தான் பேசுவேன் ஜகி வாசி நானும் பண்ணிக்கிட்டோம் அவன் ஃபாலோவர்ஸே கேட்குறட்டா கொஞ்சம் கூட வெக்கம் இல்லை மானம் இல்லை ரோஷம் இல்லை இன்னும் ஈவன் கொஞ்சம் let me stop this, okay? I think I gone too much, okay? See, the thing is, it is only because of you people these morons are growing, okay? They can make up any stories. He killed his wife, okay? Jackie was his wife. And is making up a story. And I've already, I have given enough evidence, logical fallacies and everything, லாஜிக் எங்கெல்லாமே இடிக்குதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டேன். நான் தமிழில் தான் பேச முடியுங்க இதெல்லாம். தமிழில் அவன் பைத்தியக்கார டேஷ்ன்னு நிறைய சொல்லிட்டேன். அவன் வந்து உங்களை பைத்தியக்காரன் ஆக்கிட்டு இருக்கான். நீங்கள் அவனை வளர்த்து விட்டீங்க. அவன் ஏதோ பெரிய மயிர் மாதிரி இங்கிலீஷில் பேசினா பெரிய மயிரா? நான் கூட தான் இங்கிலீஷில் பேசுவேன். இவ்வளோ தான் இங்கிலீஷில் தான் பேசிகிட்டு இருந்தேன். இங்கிலீஷில் பேசுகிறான் ஜக்கி வாசே, பெரிய பைத்தியக்கார நாய்களா நீங்கள் இருக்கீங்க. அவன் காலில் போய் படுறீங்க, வெக்கமா இல்லை உங்களுக்குலாம்? இப்படி தானே கேட்பேன். This is exactly how I will respond, okay? So if you don't understand what I just said, forget it, okay? So let me move on to the next question, because I don't want to talk about this guy. So yeah, you are already fulfilled in the present moment. So how does someone like you want to do anything at all? See that I mean, again, you're talking about the same question. Thing is, I should make a different video regarding it, because you are touching a very important point. This is a very valid question, because you will see, okay, if you reach this point, you will see there will be no motivation at all. That is the truth. You have to find something, okay? That is the real struggle. The real struggle is to learn to live like other people, because other people have a lot of motivations, desires, but as an enlightened person, as a person who's liberated from this, you don't have any. But still, there is something that is called body, okay? You still have your body. The cycle of the body goes on. You will feel hungry, you will feel sleepy, so you have to feed your body. So in order to feed your body, in order to meet the demands of your body, you have to do something, right? All kinds of demands, I'm telling you. If you are intelligent enough, you will understand this, what I'm saying right now. Your body has many demands, because your body needs to survive, okay? Just think about it, because if I talk about it too much, people will misunderstand, okay? So just think about this one thing. Your body needs many things for its own maintenance. It is like a machine, right? Because it has to function, right? In order for your body to function, you have to fuel your body, and you have to satisfy your body. You have to make it sleep. You have to give it enough rest. And there are challenges when it comes to this. See, personally speaking, if I am going to die today, okay, as long as it is a very, I prefer a very painless death, okay? Of course, I have not gone beyond pain. But people say that Ramana Maharishi went beyond pain. I don't know how much truth there is to it, because there is a contradictory statement by Ramana Maharishi himself, okay? I have read this, okay? Ramana Maharishi went through a surgery without taking anesthesia. This is one anecdote, okay? There is another anecdote which is very clear, okay? It is from Day by Day with Bhagwan, where Ramana Maharishi is actually applying oil for his leg because he has leg pain. Leg pain, okay? He is applying oil on his leg because he has leg pain. And somebody is coming for some kind of problem. They are asking, okay, what is the solution for this problem? I'm suffering from all these things, okay? And Ramana Maharishi says something, and the person goes away. And after that, Ramana Maharishi makes fun of the whole incident and tells, okay, see, I am suffering from leg pain, and that is why I'm applying ointment. But this guy, what he's saying is, he is asking me to give him a solution. How can I give him a solution when I myself have leg pain? This is also an anecdote from Ramana Maharishi. So I don't really think that anybody goes beyond pain. Do you know what Osho said in the last few years of his life? He said that being in a body is like a hell. This is the exact word that he used. So why would somebody who is enlightened, because I'm actually inviting you to think in a much critical way, in a much unbiased way, okay? You might think whatever you want about me, okay? But I have some years of experience in this field, okay? So you have to trust me to some extent. I will not sound like all the traditional gurus. How does your usual day look like? What do you do for the whole day? Do you have any idea that I have a job? I'm working for it, okay? I will let you know, okay? Because the thing is, maybe other people also have this question, right? So I will let you know, okay? I wake up at about 6 o'clock in the morning, okay? I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and maybe at about 6:30 I will go to a tea shop to have some coffee, okay? I like coffee, not tea. So I like to have coffee. And after that, I just simply, like take a walk in the balcony or watch some YouTube videos, and then what happens is I take a bath at 8 o'clock, and then after that I have some work, right? I'm working, so what I will do is I will go to the lodge booking, the lodge where I'm handling bookings. There is a ledger, okay, where I will check, how many people have checked in yesterday, how many amount have been collected, okay. So because I have to document everything, like in a lodge or a cottage, a lot of people will come and stay, right? So a few people have checked in yesterday, they still have to check out, right? So sometimes I might even have to remind people, okay, have to check out at 11 a.m. in the morning. We have a certain checkout time, okay, and I will take care of everything, whether payment has been collected. I don't, I mean, I'm not the person who always have to collect payment personally. There are other people too, but I have to supervise everything. And sometimes I have to do this work myself too. For example, they will give the other card, I will have to take a printout, okay. So for the whole day will be like this, okay. People will call for booking, so my whole days I am working, okay. And then after 5 o'clock, I will come back to my room, and then I will watch some YouTube videos, or sometimes I'll just go out, go for a walk. I'll have coffee or tea, and then I will relax myself. I will sometimes make videos in YouTube, but I will go to sleep at 9 o'clock. This is exactly how my day to day life looks like, because I'm having a job. And I think if you have witnessed, even in the last few videos, when I was speaking to you, I was getting a call, right? Do you remember this? It was a part of my job. I was doing my job, okay. I can get a call even right now, okay. So it is, somebody might inquire if there is a room even today, right now, in this very minute, I can get a call, okay. I Bankai, I believe you're enlightened, and that is why I don't understand how someone like you is able to simply do a job and be motivated enough to do any job at all or have a family. I think this is a very good question, because see, I always have this problem, okay, because we have to find some kind of motivation. Sometimes we might get stuck, okay. It is kind of on and off for me for the last 11 years, ever since 2014. Because 2014, it happened in the night, okay. I was just lying down and realized my journey was over. I'm not seeking anything personally anymore. I still have needs for my body. I still have needs based on certain conditioning, right? For example, everybody has their own prarabdha karma. If you have read my book, I have discussed about prarabdha karma. See, the thing is, first of all, I'll let you know, okay. If you are watching my video for a very long time, but you have never read my first book, please read my first book. You don't have to read the Discovering God book at all. Ignore it, okay? It is not even selling properly. And I wrote that book based on another intention, okay? To unite people, but even I myself don't think that it is very, very accurate, okay? Maybe there are inaccuracies about it, but my first book is very, very honest. I worked a lot on my first book, and it is very sad that my first book is not selling anymore. I think somebody even uploaded a free copy. I don't know. If you want to help me directly, maybe what you can do is, okay. If you have a lot of money, if you want to invest in this, buy my books in bulk, okay, from Amazon, distribute it to the bookstores. Even you might even like function like some kind of agent or somebody like that, okay. If you're buying my book in bulk from Amazon, I will get commission automatically. You don't even have to interact with me. I don't even have to know your name. For example, if you're buying 50 copies of my first book, you don't even have to buy my second book at all, okay. Because my first book, I know people will like it. Because if you look at the reviews, just check my reviews, decide for yourself, okay. If you are in this kind of business, if you want to make money, okay, I don't know. I really don't know the laws and everything in your country, okay. But I think probably you can buy my books in bulk from Amazon, and you can distribute them. You can maybe sell it, okay. If you want to sell it, and if you want to make some commission out of it, you are welcome, okay. People will love it, okay. And that is another way to help me, instead of directly sending me money, because I always let you know, okay, one thing, okay. Money has some kind of for example, if I want to buy a book, I still want to buy a book, okay, because I lost that book. So there are a lot of things that I want to buy, and without money I cannot buy it. Without money I cannot even give you a quality content, because First of all, I need to get a very good phone, mobile phone. Okay, so these are some kind of needs that people sometimes people do not even seem to understand. There were times when I was too emotional because I was even struggling for food and accommodation. But now I don't have that problem. My food will come, my accommodation is taken care of. ஸோ when somebody's basic need is threatened, எனக்கு உரிமை இல்லையா கேட்குறதுக்கு, எனக்கு சாப்பாடு இல்லை, தக்கிறதுக்கு இடையில நான் வந்து என்னங்க பண்ணுவேன்? எனக்கு கோபம் வராதா? கொஞ்சம் யோசிச்சு பாருங்கள். Do you understand this question or not? See, if there is somebody who has given some kind of significant contribution to the spirituality, okay? Maybe, maybe it is, I mean, maybe it is not that great according to your expectations, but I still contributed something, right? If somebody has contributed enough in spirituality, and if that same person is struggling for food and accommodation, you should help me, right? If you just leave, there was one person I could never ever forget him, okay, because he was donating me, but he was very very arrogant, okay. I don't want to go into all those things. Let's talk about something else, okay, because sometimes people are very very dirty, like the arrogance and ego, they don't even know. After all, those guys are not even conscious of what is happening inside their minds, okay. So what can I say? And how are these daily activities feel different from an enlightened being than a layman? Okay, that is a very good question actually, because I wanted to bring a topic, okay. There is a saying in Zen, okay. Before enlightenment, what is it? Fetch water and yeah, cut wood and fetch water. After enlightenment, you do the same thing: cut wood and fetch water. Because when it comes to the outside perspective, I don't know the exact Zen code. Okay, it is like fetch water, and it is about water and wood. Okay, there is a Zen code. Maybe I will let you know. Okay, and it is very beautiful because I like it, because it says this. Okay, before enlightenment, you cut wood and you also fetch water. After enlightenment, what do? You do the same thing. There is no difference in your daily activities. But the difference that you have is you are absolutely peaceful. And I am. Do you know one thing? I don't have my original certificates anymore. I have finished my 10th standard, okay? If you ask me, where is the proof? Have you really finished your 10th standard? I don't have any. I have a soft copy in my email, but I don't think anybody takes that very seriously. They need a hard copy for some reason. And I don't have it. I lost it. And yeah, I mean, that is a different story. I don't have any identity at all in the first place. I'm not